Hello, welcome back to the channel, friends. It's Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and if you are new to the channel, a warm welcome. I enjoy doing a lot of paper crafting, DIY projects, thrifting for vintage treasures, and everything in between. And if you were returning, thank you for coming back. Today, specifically, Carol Osborne, New England Junk Journals, and Linda McKibben. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting on my videos. I appreciate you. So last week, I told you we were going to do something fun, something exciting, and that I was really looking forward to. I did one prototype and decided we're going to try this. So it's a combination of Sewing Notion Sunday because we've got some trims and such. And we're also going to be using buttons. My buttons are right here, but I didn't get any other colors than these out. So that is what you're going to need. Some buttons, some paper. I am using wallpaper, and some trims, as well as glue, scissors, and your normal suspects. So here's what we're going to be creating. As you know, I have been building up my stash to do sewing and fashion journals, and I thought this would be a fun little project. And it came to me when I was taking apart all of these wallpaper books to do more bundles, because I'm sold out in my Etsy shop. And you girls and boys need some more samples, especially the shabby chic ones, which have been sold out for a while. So I pulled up a few pieces that I thought, well, they might work as, kind of look like sweaters. I use this on another project. We've got this, oh, not that. I had this in my sewing stack. There we go. That might work. We've got another one of these. This one's the one with tulips on it. So we're just going to have a play and see where it leads us. And this is what we're going to create. So, since I already did this one, and this is something else. Okay, this will be a tutorial. This will be an experiment. So we'll put that aside. So since we're using some of this already, and you don't have to use textured paper. You just use whatever paper you have handy. I just happen to have that, and that's what I decided to use. Let's go with this pink. You guys, these are so easy. Like, so easy. Now, this one is not, obviously, straight. So I'm going to straighten it up. Not that I'm going to use this at this width, but it will make me feel better. Doesn't really matter the size of paper you choose to use, depending on your journal. So, you know, I do a lot of binder journals, and so I can get away with making them a little bit bigger. But you just make them whatever size you want. Okay, so I'm trying to decide. Let's just go. We're going to make this one 4.5 by 4.5. I'm just trying to decide where I want the I think we'll use that part. That looks more sweater-esque than. So this one, I believe, is 4.5 by 4.5. So that one, we'll use that one for our first. Four and a half. And we want this part by 4.5. Now for the first one, I don't know why I did it like this, because then after I did it, let's see, how big is that one? Oh, we can make 2. After I did it, I was like, I didn't need to cut this in half. What I did with the first one is I measured it at 2 1/4 and then cut it down the middle, as you can see right here. That wasn't necessary, but I did it. So with this one, what all we're going to do is fold this in half. And I'm just going to lay this down so I can get it as close to even as possible. All right, so now we have a crease in the middle. Now let's decide. I think we want this to be the top. So all I'm going to do is to make this look kind of like a sweater, is cut this and leaving that just a little bit of that. So that would be like your shoulder. Ta-did. Ta-done. Now, on this one, I used the back of a piece of this. So, since we have that one, should we use, I don't know. I kind of don't want to. I want to use, let's see if we can find a piece of lace that would. All right, so trying to decide what lace would look pretty on this. This antique lace would be kind of pretty on the, oh yeah, for sure. All right, let's do that first. We'll cut this. And I think, you know, we're not going to get like this one has. I made it so it looks like a real collar, but this one, we'll get the other side on there and then we'll see if we can kind of make it look like that. Let's do it this way. And like I said, these are so easy. All you need is your scraps of lace or ribbon. You could use anything you want, really. All right, let's get these down. Let's get this one down first, because this one looks like it kind of goes like that. Okay, we're just going to use Fabri-Tac for this. I hope you guys are having a fantabulous Sunday. I don't even know what day of the, or not day of the week, what day would it be? Let's see. It should be the 26th. So some of you guys are probably getting ready for spring break. Ours, I think, is like the 13th of March, the kids. And I think Landon's is the same time at Iowa State. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. And the verdict is out. So we kind of thought about, my mom and sister and I, doing a girls trip while the kids were on. Look at those are two different. Well, maybe. There we go. We'll do it this way. So one side's like one color and the other side's another color. I think that's going to be okay, just like it is. Oh my gosh, it looks cute already. We thought about doing a girls trip. We thought about doing Georgia. And then we also thought about going to see my uncle who lives in Houston. But at the time of this recording, nothing yet has been decided. So I will let you know. All right, what do I want to use down this? This is going to be too much, you know, it's just, that's way too much. This is, I think, maybe not, maybe it's, you know what we'll do? We'll just use, let's cut this right here and see what it looks like when we cut it. Because it's just a smidgy too thick. And it would almost be cute to do like the scallop side. And then the buttons, you know, how it would be like if this went over and then your buttons were like right here. Or we use this. So let's try it both ways. Now, I don't know. Do I have... Somewhere I have pink buttons. What do I do with those things? There's just a little jar of pink buttons. Here they are. I knew they were there. So maybe we'll use pink. Oh my goodness, look at those. These would be pretty. No, they kind of just fade in. Okay, let's try these. There's pink. See if I can find some that are the same. That may be a challenge. Well, if we don't find them all the same, it's not the end of the world. We just need to make sure they're similar in color. Like that probably is not the right color pink. These are not vintage. These are all from Hobby Lobby. Come on. Ooh, here's these two. Now, those are two. Gosh, I don't have a lot of... It's slim pickings in here, kids. Well, I think we're just going to have to go with different ones and just live with it. So, different ones, different sizes. I'm okay with it. This is junk journaling. We use what we got. Okay, so one more. It's too small. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We might have a winner. There's two of the same. Perhaps I should have done this before we started, but I didn't think of it. I'm just going to put all these back in that are no-goes. I'm looking for another pearlescent one. Could I have one? I don't know. That one is pearl, but that would be a no-go. Well, poo. Well, we're just going to use these three. I think 3 will be enough. And we'll leave these out for something else. Oh, you know what we might be able to do? All right, so we have a choice. That's kind of cute, but it might work on a different one a little bit better. So what I'm thinking is we do that one and that one. Demi is home from school today. It's a snow day, and she's over there doing a video. I'm doing a video right now.
Well, I'm just showing them the behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes with all your friends. Hi, friends. She's something. I think this is going to go best. I have. Well, you would have already seen it. There's a little... Demi has a little role in this week's vlog because we had... or it would be... last week's vlog, because we had a date night, Galentine's night for Valentine's Day. So she's supposed to, they don't have school, but she has to work, or supposedly has to work. I don't know, maybe not. She works at a daycare, so I'm assuming there's still going to be, I don't know. I don't know if they closed or not, but I'm like, they're going to make you drive. I mean, it's not too far, but still, I guess I can drive her if I need to. She doesn't feel like it. But hopefully, it's still snowing pretty hard. And I think Dave said, I don't know how many inches, 6 to 8 inches that they had. That is so cute. All right, let's shore this up just a smidgy. Cute. My gosh, one done. These are so easy. I mean, you could just cut a whole bunch of them and then decorate them. Okay, so we'll save that one. Let's try with this sample that we've got. So this was my thought. I put some little flaps in here. So here's, bear with me. This is what I'm thinking. Let's just use this for example. All right, if we have a page, what if we pretend that we put it down on the page? We do indeed cut it right down the middle. We still do our V's just like the other ones. But then we can put it down so this comes open. I'm thinking we need to try it. I mean, why not? Right? All right, so let's just try it and see what it ends up like. So we're just going to fold it like we did last time in half. But now this will go onto a page. Now we want to cut it down the middle. And I don't know that it's necessary for me to do this right now, but since we're going to decorate it, we might as well. I could have probably put the collar on first. All right, but let's just put it right here. All right, now let's do something different because this one was kind of flat. Like it's just that lace. So I know this is white, but it sure would make a cute collar. Wouldn't it? Wasn't it there? Yes. All right, so I want it to go right up to there. And then I want this to be angled. I'll be a little quicker with this one. Let's just get this on here because the one thing about using wallpaper, sometimes it takes a little bit longer to dry, and this is, it's got a gather to it, so it doesn't necessarily lay straight. Did I do that right? That, so I want it there. I'm just going to hold that for 1 second. Cute. All right, let's do the other one. Just like the other one. I'm gonna make sure I have it on the right side. We may have to put this on a, I'll just put it on a, oh, you know, we could bust out my tea time journal, even though it's, and put it on one of those pages, just for the fun of it. Because I don't have a sewing journal out here. But it's still like, you know, you dress up for tea. I think we might try it. All right, and then my thought was, in the middle of it, all right, we got that. Now, for this, how are we going to do that? I didn't think this through. It really just needs to be glued right on one side, and then the buttons on top of it. I kind of like that, but we need to find that lighter, because this frays. So let's just get this. I'm just searing it. You could use fray check if you have it. I do have some, but Yeah, I was so excited to do this one. I was like, well, I'm doing 2 sewing notes on Sundays in a day because I had it out. I actually had another one on the docket for today, and then I was like, nope, I'm doing this. So next week we'll do that. I've still got the stuff out for it. There's one thing I need to try to find. I'll try this. So this is similar. This is not similar, but if you've watched my videos where I use images from magazines, either furniture or window scenes or things like that. You've seen me do something like this where we open it all up. Okay, now we need some buttons. Let's see what we have in here. These are all vintage. So, finding any that are going to be alike is going to be a challenge. You know, I almost feel like we need, yeah. Ooh, maybe I have more of these that just kind of got in there. Wouldn't that be great? Ooh, I think no. I see something that looks purple. How did this get in there? Well, there's nobody else that plays in this craft room really except for me. Oh, look at that. Hold on a second. We're keeping that out. I don't exactly know what it is, but yeah, that's the only, I think we need that color though in there. Okay. We're just going to go for it, but maybe this will go on another one. Can I make it work? I was thinking if there was like, I mean, I could always take it apart and make the chain longer. But wouldn't that be cute, like a little collar stay thing on there? I think it would. I think it would. There, we're going to go that way. And pop these buttons on and voila. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make this into something that can then go onto a page. Like I said, I don't know. I was just playing around. I didn't know how this would work, but let's get out some. Let's see if I've got some coffee dyed paper handy. Oh, this thing's heavy. Well, I do. I have lots. Okay. Now, technically, let's do it this way. Yeah, that's cute. And then you can open it up and write. All right, that's what we're doing. You can make a notebook out of this, and there's so many possibilities. Where's my line here? There we go. Just getting this up there so it's sort of straightish. I love the feel of that coffee dyed paper. All right, now, how wide is this? There we go. I think this is going to be okay. I think it's going to turn out all right, and we can call this part of the tutorial, not just an experiment. All right, we're going to get this on there, and we may need some clips to keep it on there. Now, oh, you know what? do I want, I was going to just set it on there like this. But now I'm thinking we should have just put it on the other way. Let's do that. Hang on. Let me get that glue off. Let's do it this way. So it kind of wraps around and then you can't see it. That would make more sense. So I have the one for my idea book. This is one of those things, though, that I'm putting this at the top, and then we can trim off this edge, because I think that will be better. Well, what's going to be better? Let me get some clips to clip this side. The wallpaper kind of sometimes needs some help for it to stay, just because it's thicker. But if you're using your regular paper, it should be just fine. All right, now, if I'm going to have those lay on top, then I'm going to have to cut this down more. All right, let's do that. And glue right in here. Oh, I better try it first before let's just not get crazy yet. I want to make sure it kind of overlaps a little bit, and it does. All right, we're good. This is going to be so cute. Listen to me. If I don't say so myself. Angela, here's something, girl. There we go. Clippy, clippy. I love these. These are used in sewing, quilting, that kind of thing. So you can find these in the Sewing Notion area at your local Joann's or Hobby Lobby. I think that they are probably on my To Restore You Essentials on Amazon, so you can look in the description and find them as well. But and that's where I got these. I have bought some at Hobby Lobby before, and you can tell there's two different kinds, the bigger ones and the smaller ones. But mine came from Amazon in like a tin, and so it was a whole thing of them, and they're great. All right, let's let that sit and then we'll look at it. All right, let's make another one. Should we make another one that opens, or should we? I'm really liking this, and that looks like, you know, kind of, remember the 50s sweaters that they had that were floral? It kind of looks like one of those. I'm pretty sure my grandma made them or wore them. Let's do it this way. I mean, we'll use that. So maybe we want one. Should we make this one? Well, let's just get this part off there first. And then, so right now it is at 8 inches. If we use a 1/2 inch, so that would be 7 inches. Let's go 7 inches. And it'll be down to 6 inches once we do a 1/2 inch, or approximately 1/2 inch on either side. So we're going to do this one the same way. This one, I think we need to bust out the colored buttons. See if we can find something in the blue family. Okay, we're just going to fold this one in half, as close to it center as we can. And this time I'm not going to cut this right away. Just going to wait until we get everything picked out. Well, I still need to do this part. So let's do the collar. Now, I thought about doing a rounded collar, but then I'm like, that's going to be harder to put on. So we're sticking with the traditional bead collar. for these. Okay. Now, we need some lace. This one actually, instead of doing buttons, or I'm sorry, lace, what would it look like? This might be too heavy. Oh, but that looks pretty cool. Yeah. Needs to happen. Jeez, do not start something on fire. Ooh, that's hot. Let's wait a minute. All right. I got ash on there. All right, we're coming right a little bit past where we need it. And then we lose a couple beads in the process, and then we light this baby on fire too. We'll probably have to light it on fire once again. Let's use that end. That's not... All right, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to glue this end down. Like about right here. Okay. Just to get this set. Because I need to cut this off a little bit. I do not want to have the glue all the way up there because I don't know what that glue is going to do. And I don't want it to ignite. Science experiments are not happening today on Angela's channel. All right. Let's turn this over. Ooh. And then we'll light this on, hold this, push this, pull this back. I know it's probably not the easiest, the most efficient way to do it, but I don't need to be burning anything. Some of those beads are going down. Come on. There we go. Let me get all these off of here. Lone beads. All right, now we can glue this the rest of the way down. Then we'll do the other side. We need a pretty generous daub of glue. Perfect. Now let's do this side. Let that sit there for a second. How did we do that one? We got it all the way to the top. Here we go. Gonna wait a second or two. And I'll have to do the same thing on this side. So let's go ahead and glue this. So how many of you are crafting along with me? I'm curious. And the other thing I love to hear from you guys about is like variations. Like, what did you do? Or what are your ideas to make this simple little project even more fun? These beads I think need to come off here. That's going to be interesting. Hang on, I got to take this a little bit off camera so I can kind of see. I think I need to sharpen these scissors. These scissors I got, I don't know when. At a probably an estate sale or a thrift shop. And I have had them for quite a while, and they are amazing. Amazing. I'm just making a mess here. Okay, now we've got the pearls. So what do we want? It'd be fun just to find pearl buttons and just put those and not any other lace, because it kind of, we don't want them to be too be fun to find some that are pearls that are, well, there's those two match. Let's see if we can find another one that are actual pearl shape. But I think that would be too much on a journal page, so. Oh, I wanted to use a colored button. Didn't I? Well, those don't match anyway. Okay, let me see if I can find. Oh my goodness. You guys. I just broke my chair. I leaned. Oh no, I didn't break it. Just the bolt came out. I need to fix that. Whoa, that scared me. I kind of knew it was loose a while ago. Okay, here's this jar of the vintage buttons. So let's put these back in. See if we can find something while that dries. Goodness. Okay. All right, here's a blue. No, that's not blue. Ooh. This is going to be fun. This thing is... Okay, let me find a receptacle. I need something to put these in. Here. This will work. I just emptied this. That way we can... Sorry, it's going to be loud. I'm sorry. It's almost like that gray would be pretty. Here's another gray one. They're kind of big, though. Here's a gray one. That's smaller. There we go. Those are looking better. One more. Okay, I don't mind those. We're going to leave these like they are. Look at this one. Wouldn't this have been pretty? That's awesome. But I do think we need some kind of lace there. So what shall we put? Have I used all the kinds of lace that I busted out? I haven't used this, but look at how... That's a lot. But we could just cut this part. Let's try it. I'm deciding. Let's just try this. All right. And we'll just leave that there. And then those on top. Do we like that? It's okay. I think we need something darker. Well, we'll save that. Maybe we'll use that for another thing. How about this one? Have we used this one yet? Oh, we had that other part right here. This one might work. That's probably it. We're going for it. Okay, I could have done it, well, I could have done it the other side. Just do it how you've been doing it, Ange. So I think if I was going to, like, mask make a bunch of these, what I would probably do is cut all of my papers first. And, I mean, I like mine to be different sizes, but if you really wanted to mask make and make a lot of them, then just... cut all your papers, cut all your ribbons and or embellishments to size, and then just put these bad girls together. Okay, that's getting gunky. Oh, by the way, I have now done enough work with glue over the last few videos to say that thus far, the polish that I'm using that is over the counter. It is over the counter. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Is working fantastic. Now, I will bring it down here on one of these occasions and show you guys, because I know that there are questions, and a lot of you have the same issues that I have. And it is called, I don't know if it's called Rock Candy or Rock, something rock. And then what I have on the top coat, so this is probably significant, and, you know, I don't, because it's on the top, but then I'm continuing to add the strengthener every so often on top of what I have. But it's a Sally Hansen. It's in a red bottle, and it's a quick dry that you put over, once you've painted your nails, you put it over the top. I've used it for years. It works great. And so far, the Fabri-Tac, none of the glues have pulled off my nail polish. So, I think it's called Rock Candy, but don't go buying it until I find it. You know what I'll do? I'll add it on my To Restore You Essentials, because I got it on Amazon. I researched and researched and researched about when I decided, okay, I am not going to get this dip business on my nails anymore, because my nails grow too fast, which ends up being really expensive when you have to go get a fill. So I'm suffering with short nails and waiting for them to grow out. But like I said before, you guys, I mean, I've always had really strong nails and never really needed, I just did my nails myself. Well, then when I started doing these videos more often, I was like, well, they just kind of look a little bit nicer, and I wouldn't have to be, working so hard at doing them. So I just would go in and have a dip put over my regular nails. Well, that's all fine and good, but it is very damaging to your nails. So this brand that I bought was one of the things that they suggested for repairing after you've had, and I think, I don't think it matters if you do, like I did a dip, or if you did, some people do acrylic. Is that what it's called? Acrylic nails. And I think it works the same. It was recommended for both. But I let my nails grow out as long as I could stand it, without going to the salon, because I didn't want them to take them off and then rub down my nails so bad that they were even more damaged. There's that one. Look how cute. I love it. Okay. So I just, when they got to a point where they were ready to, kind of come off, then I just gently took them off, let them breathe for a day or two, and then that is super cute. And then, and I had to wait for a couple days because I had to wait for Amazon to get me my goodies. And then just did that regimen, and that's what I've been doing. So, I don't know. It was a mess. Okay, there's one more I want to do. How long have we been doing this? I really like this paper. Ooh, 44 minutes. We don't have enough time to do one more, do we? Do we? Probably not. We're going to do it anyway. Let's do a shorter one. And let's do one that's not cut in half. Let's just do a regular 4.5 by, let's see what this is. This one's going to be 3.5 by 4.5. And this one we're not, We're not cutting in half, so all we have to do is cut our collar. And put it together. Sweet. All right, on this one, I want to use this because I already cut it, and I think it will be cute. And then maybe we'll have will we have enough to do that? Yeah, we will. All right, we're doing it. Putting that there. I need to angle this a little bit so it's more, a little more collar-esque. All right, did I have any more of that already cut? No. All right, let me cut another little piece. Because that piece is not going to be long enough. And we'll throw that in the scrap bin and we'll use it for something else. And I don't know, what color buttons should we use on this? Which color should we use? Do you guys ever talk to me when I'm asking you questions? Do you talk back? Because I do sometimes when I'm watching other people. I'm like, ooh, try that. Yes, do that, do that. I don't like how that didn't work. What did I do? There we go. Yeah, I do it all the time. So for those of you with channels, when I watch you, just know I'm talking to you. Giving you great advice. Or try this. All right, let's get this. Oh, wait, let's make sure we have enough to put on both sides. Yep, we're good. This way. No, this way. There we go. It's so tiny. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I can't wait to put these in journals. But again, like, there we go. There's more pockets. Or, you know, you have more journal space in the case of the other ones we tried. So, you got lots of possibilities. Okay, let me cut this part off. Then we got to decide about the... I really want to do just, like, little pearls. Do I have anything like, okay, this is what I imagine, but not that big. Oh, you know what I have? Hold on. I know we're going a little bit longer than... Do I have any in here? Come on. Maybe, maybe, maybe. This little box I have over here was what I was using for my assemblage. Okay. They still might be too big. But I'm just tempted to do it anyway because I think they're cute. Because it would be cute on a cover too. But the other thing that would be cute, these are way too big, but, or we just do that and then a piece of lace down it. But here, I got these, but they're not the same flippin' size. Story of my life. See how cute those would look? Okay, these are out. I think we should put this on there. And a little strip of lace. Let's do it. Now, I need to take off the back because that's one of those, now the name is escaping me. One of those kind of buttons with the loopy things on them. I do know what it is, but I don't remember. these just crappy? Let's see. Let me get the other ones. There we go. These work better. These are just tin snips. Whoa, that went flying. Okay, let's just get this on here now. No, I don't want to do that yet. I want to do lace. All right, so we do have, we have all kinds of options. You know what we could maybe do? Let's see what this looks like. This might work. What if we pretend like those are buttons? Yes, and then that will be in the middle. Done. Okay. We're going to put this on first because I think that will then tuck underneath that button just a smidgy. I'm putting a big dot of glue there for that big mama. These are so much fun. And I don't know, like, I don't know if I saw these somewhere or I don't know. That is cute. Oh my goodness. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So kiddos, as I tell my kids, not that you guys are kiddos, I don't mean any disrespect, but we have completed a whole lot of these in a very short amount of time. A little bit longer than normal, but let's just take a peek at these. And I'll clean up my mess. And I don't know what time of day it is, but I need to get ready because I have a live sale today. So this is the one I did. But we did all of these together. Fun. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming along for the pate. And I hope you had fun, as much fun as I did. And we will see you on the flip side, as they say. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember to take time to just be. Cheers.